Yo, what's good? My niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Look at my hair real quick. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see this light? That is a cool ass feature, bro. I love this mask. And look at this. Look at this. Look at my eyes. You see my eyes? Now, you kind of still see them, but like, my shit got... My mask got upgraded. That's all that matters. Anyway, if you know who Naked Panther is, good for you, because I don't care. I didn't ask. But I'm coming on this video a little too toxic, okay? My fault. Look, stop typing. Anyway, welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's quiz game. I want to mention some things before we get started, right? First thing first, F you. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't be kidding because, you know, if you know, you know. What I really want to say is, this at first, Five Nights at Freddy's quiz game, for one, I've already done this before, and this was on my second, oh my gosh. This was on my second channel, okay? Be mindful of that this was on my second channel. Third of all, did I mention that was the first thing? Okay, well, this is the second thing. The second thing is that being me saying that, right, that I've done this before, but there's now, thanks to this nigga Daniel, right, I know this guy. You know, I've played these games before. He added some new ones based on new Five Nights at Freddy's games. Can I make this bigger? Can I make my icon bigger? How do I do that? I might just cut this. Like, bro, I can move me. I mean, I guess I'm gonna move me down there, right? Yes, Find Space Quiz game, as you can see it says, this used to be called Survival Game. That's what I also want to mention. But it is the same questions we've done before. Now, in total, this nigga Dan told me there's 15, right? And genuinely, we're not going to be able to do all 15 of them in a single video. So, this is going to be part 1, right? And since there's 15 of these Five Nights at Freddy's questions, well, not questions, but like games with each of them having 10 questions, which means 15 times 5 is, 15 times 10 is 150. So there's 150 questions, and each section, each FNAF game has 10 questions about it, right? So we're going to do the first 3, which is Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3. If you don't know what Five Nights at Freddy's is, that's cool. You know, I'm going to give you a little insight before we start, right? Now, I probably can't, like, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, man. But basically, right, I don't know what that dramatic pause was, but basically, it's the story of it is, there was these kids, and these kids kind of got like, we're just gonna say they they were at a pizzeria. They kind of got, you know, took, and pretty much, gone by this dude named William Afton. And the story goes they were stuffed inside of a suit, and now they're part of the animatronics that I'm pretty sure also William Afton built. So, I'm not gonna tell you too much because I don't know if me spoiling the lore anymore is gonna have like YouTube hate on me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I'm also not a famous YouTuber. Maybe that's why. So somebody as low level as me probably can't like do something as big as give you lore. So what I am gonna tell you though is just look up some Five Nights at Freddy's lore. And I'm pretty sure somebody like Matt Pat or somebody can tell you the lore behind this. Now, here's what I am going to do. So you guys can see better, I'm going to get rid of me. I hope you guys can still hear me. But you know, I'm just not in your way anymore. So the first question we have, which this is kind of cheating because I know the answers for most of these. It's been like a year and probably like, yeah, a year and 3 months. Maybe like a month more. I don't know. I know for damn sure it was a year. Okay? So, I've been gone for a year. I've been basically, I've been dead for a year. And I think 3 months. And you're probably thinking, nigga Panther, well, how are you here? Look, don't worry about it, okay? I'm gonna just leave that under wraps, right? I can't really explain it on YouTube, you know. And you don't need to know. Just know that Nigga Panther is back and he's upgraded. So I'm here to be maybe a little less toxic, but also I'm still a toxic guy. Um but I'm gonna be less toxic because it is a new year, so this is gonna be a new me. I'm still gonna be funny. Because that's just what I do. I just tell you what I do. Um, but right now, I know it is kind of dry because I have like no music, nothing at all. So you guys are just hearing my voice, which is the only audio you're pretty much gonna get because I can't play music or any audio. YouTube's gonna be like, yeah, let's get them out of here. Um, I understand YouTube's trying to like keep, you know, the community safe, this and that and the other. You gotta get permission from them to do this, do that. Yeah, I know. Kind of takes away the fun of like being able to extend the purpose of like being able to like, you know, do stuff. It's like, you know, like giving privilege, right? Like, how am I able to do all this stuff on video and for most of them I can't do? So, I don't know. But anyway, first question says you're in the office and you hear a dum 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 sound on the left and a really close laughter on the right. Which door do you close? A, right door, or B, left door? Um, I'm not gonna lie. Every question, like, you know, grammar, spelling, did get fixed from the last time we did this. So, questions make more sense. Like, there were some mistakes, but you're not gonna see it because now it's fixed. And this originally was called the survival game, but now it's called quiz game. So everything's fixed, like I just said. But what would I do? Let's see. What would Nigga Panther do? Well, I gotta read this question again because it's been a while. You heard dum 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 sound on the left. Okay, that's the left. So that's Foxy. That's for sure Foxy. And you know Foxy be low key hating on a nigger. You know, he just loves to hate, bro. For some reason, he's a hater in disguise. I'll tell you that much. And then we have really close laughter on the right. So that's Freddy. So I think the question just goes by which one would be more of a problem. And of course, by me knowing so, Foxy making a dum 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 sound doesn't mean nothing. That just means he's moving in the cove. As far as I know the game, right? And the laughter means Freddy's right outside your door. So Freddy's more of a problem than Foxy is. Even in the game, Uh, you know, even in the game generally, he has killed me. What I actually meant to say is he's actually bodied me more than Foxy has. I didn't use that K word. You heard nothing, okay? Okay, 2. You have 5% left to the building, and both Bonnie and Chica are coming down the hall. What do? A. Hide underneath the desk. B. Flash a light. C. Close both doors. Or D. Try to run one of the doorways. Hiding underneath the desk, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna find you and body you. You know what I'm saying? Flash a light. Uh. Well, I know the right answer for this, but I'm just trying to act like I don't, to make this more, like, interesting. Close both doors. Obviously, you'd run out of power. And try to run one of the doors is the right answer. Because hiding underneath the desk, they'll just find you. I'm pretty sure flashlight doesn't do nothing. Plus, you have one flashlight, so you're not going to be able to flash both of them. I think the question is, like, going logically, If it's saying flash a light, you're going to be only able to flash one of them. At least from, like, the logic there. It's not saying that, like, you have 2 flashlights, like, oh yeah, flash both of them. And even in the game, like, yeah, you have both lights on both sides, but if you turn both lights on, that's wasting power, and then you're going to run out of power, and then Freddy's going to get you. So, yeah, if you flash one of them, that's still wasting power, and then you're just giving the other animatronic the chance to come in the office and, body you. So, yeah, they both suck. Number 3 says, you're fixing up Freddy in parts and services room, and you hear a loud sound near the bathroom. What do? A, go investigate, B, scream, or C, lock the parts and services room. Loki. Well, I don't get it, bro. Because why would you... I don't know anybody who would want to choose to go investigate. Yeah, you're different. You're different. If I'm in another room and I'm the only one there and I know I hear a sound coming from the bathroom, like a bang or something like that, yeah, I'm locking the parts and services room. Like, whatever is out there can stay out there, I know I'm good. So, possibly. As long as Freddy doesn't, like, turn on and rail my shit. And then scream. Screaming is just letting whatever that is out there know exactly where you are. So, that's, yeah, no. Number 4 says, you're in the kitchen making a pizza and a box on the ground starts to shake. What do? I love these questions, bro. I remember when I first did this, I just fucking love these questions, bro. I fucking love these questions. Like, these questions... Oh, and anyway, this is not like taking over nothing, right? I love you, Scott. I love Steel Wool. Shout outs to y'all, man. I probably can't shout you out indirectly, but, like, if you are, if for anybody who's part of FNAF community and stuff, just know I love you. And I love the work you put into when it comes to making Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what I'm saying? But mostly shout outs to Scott. This was, like, his idea, even before Five Nights at Freddy's, if you know what I'm talking about. But, okay, we read the questions. So the questions to the answers are: A, flip the box over. B, keep making your pizza. C, run out of the kitchen. Or D, stomp the box. You guys can also let me know in the comments, what would you do in this situation and the other questions we're gonna read ahead from this, right? Like choose what number, like 1 through 30, of like which scenario you would be in, 1 through 30, and then choose like the answer you would choose out of that question, you know. I just want to know, like, which scenario 1 through 30 would you be in, and what choice would you make in out of that number. You get what I'm saying? I can't put it better than that. So, fuck off. So let's see what we got. Flip the box over. Keep making a pizza. Also, this nigga Daniel, I just want to mention this as well. He told me to put a list of 3 to 5 games of what I would want y'all to like watch me play on the channel. Now, this dude already has a couple of games on here. So I don't know. I don't know. But here's the thing, right? I'm going to find 3 of 5 popular games. I might have to ask Google or ask Google, because this is an Android. This ain't no iPhone, so it ain't Siri. You know, so I'm gonna ask Google. What, like, choose a game, right? Like looking up the most popular mobile games, and then I'm going to download them, right? Or the most interesting ones I'll find on freaking Google Play. Now, the game is, you have to purchase it. Obviously, I can't play that. I can't play, like, there's, you know, unless, like, this nigga Nail don't mind me buying a game off of Google Play, but otherwise, if I have to pay to play the game, you know, no. I don't like pay to win games. I don't like games that feel like in order to make the game fair, or in order to like even progress through the game, you have to buy something that's in the game for you to get through like this level or this section of the game. Or I hate stuff like that. Like, please, whatever game I decide to play, whatever y'all requesting me to play, whatever I post out of the 3 to 5 games, I really hope it's not a game where it works that way. I know a couple games. I'm just gonna name one in particular. I know Among Us doesn't work like that, and I know Among Us is a popular mobile / PC game. You know, because if you're a YouTuber and you don't play that game, you're not really YouTubing. You know what I'm saying? You're not really YouTubing for real. Like, I've known at least probably like every gaming YouTuber to at least play freaking Among Us. And even then, with every gaming YouTuber, at least has to know what Five Nights at Freddy's is, bro. That's like the most popular horror game known to man, bro. So if you're a YouTuber, a gaming one at that, and you don't know what Five Nights at Freddy's is, I don't know how I'm supposed to help you. I don't know how anybody's supposed to help you, bro. That means you haven't been on the internet, and you haven't been on a gaming website to really know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. So, am I spitting or no? Y'all said, fuck me, answer this question. You got it. So, I can't remember what the right one was for this. I don't think flipping the box over was right. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Keep making your pizza. I think that was the right one. Running out of the kitchen, I think, was wrong. And I think stomping the box was wrong. Now, I do remember in this question, like, something about, like, there being, like, the rat under the box. Or it could have been Chica's cupcake. It's either flip the box over or keep making your pizza. I think keep making your pizza was the right one, so I'm gonna go with that one. I'm pretty sure. I know it's been like a year and 3 months, I think. I'm pretty sure it's that long. But we've already been recording for 20 minutes, bro. And we're only on question 5 of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Yeah, we're going to be here a while. All this yapping I'm doing. Let's try to speed run through this. Bear with me, y'all. 5, you're checking the cameras and they're all static. Before you pull the monitor down, you hear a voice saying, "It's me." What do you do? A, ignore the sound. B, say it back. C, call the phone guy. Or D, break the monitor. Now, low-key, if this video gets, like, copyrighted or something, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, bro. You know, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, before I even upload this video to YouTube, right, because I'm gonna obviously do that, because I wanted to try to, like, put my videos on Twitch, but I literally think you have to, like, already start doing stuff for you to be, like, considered as a streamer. Like, you have to get on streamer level. It's like leveling up, right? So I have to level up to streamer level, right? In order for me to, like, really, like, put videos and, like, stream on that app. So I don't want to do that, bro. I want to be able to start small comfortably and just, like, make it to the top. And the only place I feel like me being able to really do that without, like, not being already half a sweat is YouTube. The only thing about YouTube is this, that there's a lot of things I just can't say, I can't do. You know, I've been criticized on my old videos, you know, my first and second channel, for a hate speech. And I don't understand what that means. Somebody let me know in the comments. What does a hate speech mean? Does that just mean something you said? Does that mean something a video said that you're reacting to? Does that mean, how do I want to put it? Like if I'm reading a question, like, let's say like this, right? And there's, like, a word that YouTube doesn't like, right? That's on here that I'm reading. Is that what they, does that get copyrighted for that reason? Just let me know. You know? Like, if for anybody who might watch this video, right? Let me know, is that possible? Or I can ask Google, right? Because these AIs, they're smart as hell, bro. I've never, like, bro, we really dealing with AIs that might be smarter than us. Like, and that's just wild to, like, hear, bro. I can see why. Because if you don't know something, damn sure, at least maybe 9 out of 10, the AI for sure knows that. We're gonna break the monitor. I remember that being the right answer. Even though you can't watch the animatronics, I'd rather not have a monitor where it's a person saying "it's me" on the monitor. Yeah, I know. I'll break that monitor so quick, bro. I can use my eyes as the new security system, bro. Just look the left and right hallway. If I see one of them coming close, close that door. Absolutely, bro. And I got the light. Bro, like, you know, it's actually possible to do Five Nights at Freddy's. At least, like, the first game without cameras. Because you can just time Foxy, I feel like. And then for Freddy, you could just close the door. You know, time is laughing. And then you'll see, like, Bonnie and Chica. So, maybe it's possible, but it'll be, like, one of the hardest things to do. Now, for the second game, you generally can't do that. Because you have to widen the music box. So, you have to. There's no way you, like, you know. Let's see. 6, you're on stage fixing up the string on Bonnie's guitar, and you hear an eerie sound right behind you. What do you do? This question kind of gave me goosebumps first time I read it. Because I could just imagine me being in that scenario. I'm fixing Bonnie's guitar, and I'm pretty sure that eerie sound means, like, Bonnie's behind me. Or, like, because I don't really know how to explain that sound. It's the sound that Bonnie and Chica makes only. Because Foxy, he makes a dum 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 sound. And Freddy laughs. So it's got to be either Bonnie or Chica that's behind you. And by you using Bonnie's guitar, I don't know why Chica would be behind you. Maybe Bonnie's mad that you're trying to fix his guitar. Maybe he doesn't want nobody touching his guitar. Maybe that's what it is. Well, Bonnie, like relax, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do my job. Even though my job should be leaving this place and never coming back. That would make more sense to me. Um, so we have turn around and flash the light. I don't think it said all that. I think it was like flash the light, something like that. I don't remember saying turn around and flash the light. Maybe short term memory loss, I forgot. It has been a while. B says keep working on a guitar and C play a song. I think play a song was the right one. I'm pretty sure. The seventh one says you're looking in Pirate's Cove for a key to the basement, and you see the lights flickering all around the main party room area. What do you do? A. Start dancing. B. Try to scroll the light bulb. C. Check on the generator. Or D. Destroy Freddy Fazbear. I definitely remember this one. This one is C. Check on the generator, because the other three suck. A. Why would you start dancing? Yeah, start dancing is gonna make the lights like feel better or something. Like, what are they in a bad mood? No, sir, bro. B. Try to unscrew the light bulbs. I don't have time for that, so no, sir. And then, what does Freddy Fazbear have to do with this? First time I heard that, I was actually laughing. Like, it was just weird how the last choice is destroy Freddy Fazbear. What does Freddy Fazbear ever have to do with power management? What does an animatronic who, like, literally attacks you, like, more, or is more aggressive because the power's out? I don't understand. I mean, because if you just let the party, because this is happening in the party room area. If that goes off, nigga, the rest of the building still has power. It's only the freaking party room area. Unless it is the whole building, and this question is not giving all the details. So, Freddy's going to be aggressive regardless. You know what I'm saying? Screw Freddy Fazbear, bro. I just fixed him on question number 3. So, like, yeah, I'm not worried about him. And he shouldn't be worried about me either. It says you're in the office and you had the door closed for some time, and Chica's been there at the door for that remaining time, but her eyes are closed and the cupcake's eyes are open. What do you do? A. Cuss the cupcake out. B. Shock Chica with a taser. C. Tiptoe around the animatronic. Or D. Wait until 6 a.m. I'm pretty sure the right answer for this was D, but I'm not really sure. It's either D or C that I remember it being. I mean, not C. D or B. Tiptoe around the animatronic, I wouldn't even trust that, bro. Like, if the cupcake's eyes is open and, low key, everybody might think, oh yeah, cupcake's peaceful, nigga. I seen the FNAF movie, okay? I know that cupcake, and I play certain games too. Like, I know that cupcake can attack you, bro. I know it can. Cuss the cupcake out, then what is that doing? It's like, hey, Mr. Cupcake, you motherfucker. Like, bro, that's not, like, I'm gonna hurt the cupcake's feeling. Like, bro, we're in their domain, bro. They don't care about feelings. One thing I'm gonna feel is a pipe in my... Okay. We gon' cut that out. I'm pretty sure the right answer is D, though. Wait until 6 a.m. Number 9 says, you're in the bathroom looking in the mirror, and you see a flash of a tall man with a purple security outfit in the reflection of the mirror. I think we all know who this is. If you know, you know. What do you do? A, break the mirror. B, hide in the stall. And I'm pretty sure the right answer was hide in the stall. No, that wasn't the right answer. It was A. It was A. I remember. They almost tricked me. Okay, 10th one, the last one for Final Phrase 1. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and you're about to leave until Golden Freddy walks up towards you. What do you do? A, walk past him. B, hold the light on him. C, call the police, or D, close your eyes and pray? I'm pretty sure we would all like to know that D would be a right answer. Close your eyes and pray and go to your happy place. I know that's not the right answer. I know that's not. Call the police. I swear, calling the police, when has that ever actually worked in a horror? In a horror situation. A horrifying situation. I've watched hella FNAF. Hella horror movies. And calling police, literally, I'm not gonna lie, these dudes would always show up when it's too late, bro. If this was like any non-horrifying situation, then I can see why calling the police might be a good idea. Not trying to diss the police, but like, even in real life, right? Most of the time, it's like they show up when it's almost too late or when it's too late. I don't know why that is, but it happens because they're doing other things, so it's not technically their fault, but at the same time, it's technically your fault. I think holding the light on them was the right answer, if I remember that correctly. And we're just going to move on. So this is Finds Phrase 2. If you don't know what that one is the one you got to wear the mask, wind the music box up. You know, there's the toy animatronics. Personally, my favorite one. It has the most animatronics, I'm pretty sure. It's out of that or the one Security Breach. I don't know how many animatronics Security Breach has, but I know if we're thinking of the most animatronics, you're going to think of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So, definitely, this one is definitely a big animatronic increase from literally the first game. So, and I think it has had the most animatronic since. Okay, 11 says you're approaching the outside of the new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and you see some glowing eyes at the window entrance of the building. What do you do? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay. I think we all know what the real nigga answer is for this, right? And I'm just gonna give it to you straight up because I'm a real guy. Real guy stir fries. I'm out of there. I'm running away. There's the option A, stare at it. No. B, drive away. I chose that before, and I know that's not the right answer. The right answer is actually open the restaurant door and see what's on the other side. You know, this should low-key be in some Kahoot. You know how fire these questions would be in Kahoot? Now, I know, oh yeah, nigga Panther, you're a grown man talking about some Kahoot. Fuck you. Alright. Look. I'm sorry, okay? When I just said, that, I don't actually mean it. I don't mean it. Okay, look. YouTube, don't hate. I know that might be under the community guidelines of a hate speech, bro. It's like say I don't mean it, but I still said it. Look, love me, okay? But the answer is C. We're just gonna move on, and I hope, please, YouTube, like, okay, don't be gay, Lord. Okay. 12 says you're in the office and you hear some voices saying help me. Is that allowed? Like, YouTube, okay, let me clarify, right? It's a question, okay? It's a question. You see it. We all see it, okay? It's a question, okay? It's nothing like, bro, it's a game. It's a question right here. Like, I know something like this may not be able to slide so easily, but like, okay, we're just gonna like, how do I blind, like, how do I like just, let's just act like this word right here, the HELPME word is not there, okay? You're in the office and you hear a voice saying, you see it, in the distance of the building. What do you do? A, wear the mask. B, cry for help. can I like, can I just get the pass? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do, bro. I'm gonna try to edit it out, but like, look, it's there, bro. It doesn't help any better. Go investigate is C, and then D is look on the cameras. I'm so fixated on like certain words that might be diabolical. I don't remember the question. Let me just read in silence. Okay. Oh, okay. I think look on the cameras was the right one. That would just make more sense, right? I'm honestly curiosity. You know, curiosity killed the cat. You've all heard that saying. Of course, we're gonna stick with D, which is looking on the cameras. I don't want to go investigate. I'm obviously not gonna cry for HELP. I don't know if saying cry for help is, you know, I don't know if saying the word help is a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know, dude. And at the same time, I don't care. Wear the mask? Still no. So wear the mask wouldn't be bad, but also if I was actually there, you know how dumb wearing the mask to keep the guys from like attacking you sounds? I know every security guard who's probably been at Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as a nightly security guard has looked at this like, yo, what the hell is this? Like, niggas had to been trolling. Niggas actually had to be giggling hoo-hee and hoo-ha like a fucking gooby goober, bro. With that one. Okay, it says you're trapped in the parts of service room with Withered Bonnie and his voice is going in and out. It seems like he's trying to say something. What do you do? A, give Withered Bonnie a hug? Absolutely not. One animatronic, and specifically, who hits you like a monster truck, you don't want to be given a hug to, is Withered Bonnie's hating ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Do not. A, give Withered... I just read that. Stupid. Okay, B... I don't even know if I'm allowed to say... Piss on him, okay? C, try to force the door open. I know what the answer is, but I'm gonna give you guys about a good 5 seconds to choose. 1, 5, okay, it's number C. Let's move on. 14 says, you're cleaning up after your shift, and you see a loose beak next to the stage, and there's also walking footsteps coming down the hall. What do you do? Is there not just one answer for this? What do you mean what you do, bro? What you do is you kick up the 140s on your feet and you get the running, bro. That's what you do. How did we even get in this predicament anyway? Oh, yeah, we're cleaning up. I won't be cleaning up. I'll tell you that much. I'll leave Freddy Fazbear's Pizza exactly how it is. Whatever's on the ground and stuff can stay on the ground, bro. And I just get Chica to pick it up, bro. She a human vacuum cleaner anyway, so... Now put the beat back down and walk away. See, you gotta be precise about the questions and answers. There's not run away, there's walking away. I would not be walking away. Bro, if I get in a horror situation, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm not like any other killer, bro. First of all, I'm running faster than you, that's one. And two, I have unlimited stamina. I have unlimited stamina, bro. Me being afraid of something means that I have unlimited stamina. I don't run out of stamina, bro. I just don't. And I never will. Like, yeah, after stopping, you might see me, like, holding my breath. But I will always be in running animation, bro. It's, like, automatic, bro. Holding down shift button constantly on the PC. I just sound like I'm yapping, so let's continue. It says, let the footsteps get closer to see what it is. Absolutely not, bro. If you choose that answer, that just lets me know you're not black. You're not Black Force energy, bro. Because us, African Americans, I'm just gonna say it like that, right? I don't want to say like the color race of what we are, right? You know, us N-word people, we don't do this. We don't sit there and let the footsteps get close to see what it is. No, sir. Okay. C says wear the beak. That's also a no, sir, for us. And D says hide on stage. Now, actually, I know the right answer for this too. But if you also know, you'll let me know that, right? Right. Please. The answer is D, okay? D for these. Okay. We're 2026. There's no need to crack that joke anymore, okay? You know where that joke was going, so we're just going to go on ahead and move on. 15 says, you need to wind up the music box back up. It's on 7% and the toy animatronics are all in the hallway. What do you do? How about, what do you want? What do you want? Like, what do you want from me? I'm actually curious. When they see you in the game, what do they want, bro? They want you to be part of the family? Like, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why do you want me to be a part of your family? Like, it's 12 of y'all. Possibly. It's 4 withered animatronics. It's like 5 toys. There's the marionette too, so it's like 6 plus 4, that's 10. The Shadow Bonnie, Shadow Freddy, so it's... Bro, y'all got a bunch of... Why y'all not interacting with each other, bro? Bro, y'all could fill up a whole round table like a cafeteria. Are you kidding me? Alright. A says, let the music box run out. How about no? How about we keep Jigsaw in the box? You know what I'm saying? How about we keep Jigsaw, the puppeteer, in the box? Alright. I just know is when anything is a jack in the box, you don't let it out the box. You know what I'm saying? That's never gone good. That's never gone good at all. B says, wear the mask and run past them. Absolutely, because I know that's the right answer. And C says, tell the toy animatronics to move the hell out the way. Would you do that? Would you also let me rock in your chin? Because that's obviously not the right answer, bro. But it'll be funny to let me know in the comments that you put that right answer. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you for doing what I tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? Dap me up. Come on, dap me. Any viewers who's watching this, just put your hand close, you know. Do the little air dap up, you know. That's how we gotta do it. Until I meet you in person, then we can for real dap up. I'm pretty sure y'all will want to dap up Nigga Panther. Ain't that right? Yeah. Ain't that right? Back on topic. Number 16 says, you're fixing a mangle and putting her back together. And you feel something touch your shoulder. What do you do? The last thing that's probably touched my shoulder is my girl. Alright. Yeah, but actually though, my girl was the last person to touch my shoulder, so you know. That and your mom. Okay. A says turn around and start swinging. Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. If something touches my shoulder and is an animatronic, low-key, you're getting boxed. You're getting boxed, bro. If I'm at a last resort, tear my heart into pieces. I'm fighting you. I'm fighting you, bro. You have to tear my heart into pieces. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Because I'm like, if I know I'm about to get bamboozled, I'm about to get railed like that, like, I'm fighting. You know, I listen to the song Squabble Up, you know what I'm saying? You about to see the Kendrick Lamar coming out of me. Okay, B says, keep working on Mangle. And C says, flash yourself with the flashlight. Now, the sad part is, I know this answer to you, and I'm going to let y'all... Actually, you're going to choose in the comments anyway, so... You know? But the right answer is... C, flash yourself with the flashlight. And the reason why that's the right answer is because Foxy's behind you. And if you don't know the game, Foxy is the only... excuse me. Is the only animatronic who is apparently affected by the flashlight. It keeps him from pretty much attacking you and destroying you and turning you to none but a mount on his wall. You know what I'm saying? 17 says you're sleeping in the office and you hear laughter sound in the left vent, but you also hear electrical static in the right vent. What vent do you flash? Now, this matters on which animatronic is which. Which, if you know the second game, you know which animatronic laughs, right? They took, like, Freddy's, laughter thing and made it their own. The only thing is, he's twice times as annoying as original Freddy, because original Freddy's in the game just messed up and he don't laugh no more. He's in such pain, I don't think he could laugh if he wanted to. So the right vent is the electrical static, and the left vent is the laughter. Now, I think the right vent was the right one. Because here's the thing, right? Here's how I know this, right? Because in the left vent, Balloon Boy's in there. And the right vent is Withered Chica. Now here's the thing, right? You have the mask, which can fool both of them. But Chica also is like distorted to the bright lights because that's how the old models worked, right? So I'm pretty sure Flashing Balloon Boy doesn't do absolutely jack. So, but he doesn't get fooled by the mask. So you can put the mask on for BB and then flash. Maybe that's how this question goes. I don't know. I mean, putting on the mask is not an option. But if there was either a choice who I would choose to flash first, right, or just choose who to flash in general, it'd be Withered Chica. Because Balloon Boy doesn't attack you. He just laughs and decides to take your battery usage. So you can't flash freaking Foxy or anybody else, which is gay. You know, we all know he's a gay animatronic. You know, we all know we all know he swings his thing until the lights turn back off like Diddy, bro. So, oh my gosh, bro. I feel like I'm cooking. You know, I ate the gummies. 18 says you're chilling in the office and it's 5 a.m. and you see a shadow bear sitting on the ground in your office. To the left, you also see a shadow rabbit-looking figure standing on the right of your office. Which one do you flash first? A, Shadow Freddy, or B, Shadow Bonnie? I didn't understand this one. I really didn't. But if they was both in your office, because this nigga Dan was telling me, which one basically is physical? Like, can actually physically attack you? Shadow Bonnie is more of a shadow than Shadow Freddy is. So, Shadow Freddy would be the right one. Because Shadow Freddy is really just a dark, like, essence. But he's, like, still physical. And Shadow Bonnie is, like, a shadow remnant of literally Toy Bonnie. So, I guess that's the best way I could put that. But anyway, moving on. 19 says, you're doing a testing phase all the Withered animatronics at once. And they're all deactivated. But you could have sworn you heard a growl sound from one of them. Which one do you shock? So, we all know what animatronic would generally make our ground sound out of the Withered ones. It's not Withered Freddy. It's not Withered Bonnie. It's not Withered Chica. It's a fat Withered Foxy. That would make sense. If the actual right answer would be like Withered Freddy or something, I'm like, literally how? Literally how? Like, Freddy, I feel like if you heard like some laughter on what the hell? That stutter, bro. God damn. Or like I was saying, if I heard a growl sound from the other three, then I'd just be so surprised. Like, literally how? Like, y'all would have to switch voice boxes or something, because there's no way. Okay, this 120 says you've completed your first week of the job, and the man approaches you at the entrance and hands you a box. And he says it's a gift for finishing your week. What do you do? A, trust him and open it, or B, don't trust him and don't open it. And I know the right answer is B, don't trust him and don't open it. And Five Nights at Freddy's Quiz Game 3. We are on Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the one with Springtrap and the Phantom animatronics, which would be so freaking fire. Low key. Once they make that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 movie, oh, you already know nigga Panther gonna be on that, bro. I'm gonna be on that like swimwear. I'm telling you, bro. And you better be there too, before I really get the fighting. 21 says, you're approaching a horror attraction. Someone says to come here, please. What do you do? Not gonna lie, if I'm going up to this place and someone says, come here, please, with manners, at night, I might go, you know. I might just go ahead. Yeah, are you kidding me, bro? No, absolutely not, bro. What you actually thought I was gonna go ahead and keep with that dialogue, like the going that? No, absolutely not, bro. You can do that. I'll actually make you do that so he can leave me alone, you know? You coming with me, bro. I'll be the horror and you'll be the attraction. And you gonna attract and distract that guy right over there, bro. You see him? Yeah, let's point that guy right over there, bro. You know, cause he'll stretch your meat. Okay. Okay. Let's see the question. Let's see the questions now, bro. A says go to him. You know, we already established we're not doing that, right? We already established that. B says ignore him and keep walking. C says scream at the person and tell him to go away. And D says get in your car and drive away. I generally want to do D, but I know that's not the right answer. If I scream at the person and tell him to go away, is he actually going to go away? Ignore him and keep walking? Absolutely, bro. I don't hear you. I got beats in my ears. I'm sorry, bro. I don't hear you, bro. I got Astro headphones on, bro, connected to my phone, bro, listening to King Von. That's what you know what I'm saying? I would generally be that type, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my headphones would be so loud, bro. You be like, Springtrap gonna come at the window. All he gonna hear is, I just got some top from the stripper. Like, yo. He's not gonna hear it at first until he comes around the corner, bro. He gonna come through the vent. It's like, how that song Armed and Dangerous go, bro? I don't know, I forgot. But we all know Took Her to the O and like Crazy Story is like possibly his most favorite song, so. So yeah, I know B was the right one, I'm pretty sure. So let's move on. You're walking in the hall looking for the office and you see an arcade machine with a weird looking face on it. What do you do? A, leave the arcade machine alone. B, play the arcade machine. C, break the arcade machine. Or D, taunt the arcade machine. I don't see why I would taunt an arcade machine. That's just not me, bro. I don't care. Question real life. I'm not taunting an arcade machine with a weird looking face on it. I'm breaking it, bro. I'm breaking it or I'm leaving it alone. And I'm not playing an arcade machine with a weird looking face on it, bro. That shit cursed. That shit cursed than essence, bro. So yeah, I'm going with I gotta say D, bro. I'm going with C. This one was tricky when I first got into this one. I'm already looking at the question. I know exactly which one this is. 23 says you're in the office checking cameras and you see two spring traps in different locations of the building. First one is getting closer to you. Well, getting closer to your front window. And the second one is in the vent, crawling upright in the vent, getting closer to you. Which one is fake? And I know for sure it's Springtrap 2 because crawling upright. Springtrap can't do that. At least I don't think he can. I'm pretty sure Yeah, Springtrap 2 is wrong because Springtrap can't do that. He can't crawl upright. I think, like, by them crawling upright, that's like how Mangle positions herself, like, being on the ceiling. He can't be, like, upright on the vent. Like, crawling, like, on the top part of the vent. He can't. Yeah, so I think Springtrap 2 is fake. So, I'm pretty sure it's A. 24 says, you're having a system error with all three properties, and you don't have time to fix it because Springtrap is at your entryway already. What do you do? A, call 911. B, try to fix it anyway. C, go through the vents. Or D, square up with Springtrap. What is wrong with my vocabulary today? I don't know if I'm rushing it or... Because I was about to say square, like square up with Springtrap. Like, I knew... Where does W come from in it? Like, where does W come from? Bro. Oh, wait, what is this? Wait, what? I can move through, like, the sections like this? What is that? Oh, it's this. That's actually kind of cool. Wait a minute. That's low-key kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Wait. Wait. Let me go back. Thing that low-key messed me up because, like, low-key spitting on this nigga's phone, bro. My bad, Daniel. I'll wash it. I promise, bro. Okay, I think we was on this one. When I was saying square up with Springtrap. When I meant to say square up with them. Try to fix it anyway is railed. Calling 911 is railed. Going through the vents is the right one. I remember that one. 25, you're seeing red and hallucinating at the same time, and you could have sworn you saw your parents in the front of the window. What do you do? A, say something. B, shoot yourself. Or C, rest on the floor. I'm pretty sure if you're seeing red and hallucinating, right? But if you don't know that, then I can see why you might do B. You know, we don't do B, okay? We don't even talk about what B says, you know. I'm gonna actually edit that out too, because, you know, I don't trust YouTube to, like, let me slide, you know, with, like, saying certain things, because if I get something that says community guideline broken, you said you know, you know, shoot yourself. So, you know, that, you know, we don't do that. But let's see what we got. Yeah, I think resting on the floor, that's got to be the right one. I think I remember that being the right one. 26 says, you dropped your phone in the toy parts box and you dug your hand in the box and ended up pulling out a loose head. What do you do? A, give it head. Okay. We we don't do A. So you see what A says. We don't do that. B says burn the head. C says throw the head out in the dumpster, and D says put it back in the toy box. I'm pretty sure the right answer was like C, throw the head out in the dumpster. That's if we can even leave the building to throw it out in the dumpster, dude. Or so yeah, I'm going with C. Cause once I throw the head out, I'm gone. I'm running, and Springtrap's not no athlete, so he's not catching me. Plus, I already told y'all I got limited stamina, so you're going to see me and these dust particles I leave behind me, bro. 27, you're in the office. It's 3 a.m. as you're checking cameras. What you see is a long, lanky figure standing there. Oh, I remember this one. It's like basically disclaiming each animatronic based on appearance. So the long, lanky figure standing there, that's the Phantom Marionette. A weird looking face on the arcade machine. That's Phantom Chica, I'm pretty sure. A weird loud looking thing on the ceiling, that's Phantom Mangle. And a weird looking face on one of the cameras. That's... Wait, and a weird looking face on one of the cameras. Oh, that's Phantom Balloon Boy. And Springtrap crawling in the vents. What two Phantom animatronics did you not see on cameras? The only two you don't see on cameras. Which is, yeah, Foxy and Freddy is B. 28 says, you're trapped inside of the mini game and seem like the game is bugging you out. You're teleporting to different mini games within Five Nights at Freddy's 3. What is causing the mini game to glitch? A, bad programming, B, the animatronics, or C, Shadow Bonnie. I think the right answer was like Shadow Bonnie, I'm pretty sure. I think it was. 29 says the building's out of power and you can't see where you're going. And you have no flashlight, but you have a very dimly lit lighter. But every time you turn it on, you see someone breathing close to your ear. Oh, you hear someone breathing close to your ear. What do you do? A, keep the lighter off. B, call out for help. C, stay in the office. Or D, burn the gas pipes with a lighter. I'm pretty sure the right answer for this was C, stay in the office, but I also can't remember, so I might have got that wrong. 30 says, you're driving home and halfway there. You're not paying attention to the road and ended up hitting a light pole. You are looking for a vehicle for a ride home. A purple-looking car is riding up towards you. What do you do? A, call out to the driver. B, stand in the street. Absolutely not. Nigga probably gonna run me over, bro. Roadkill. Oh, stand in the street and wave your hands in the air. I don't remember it saying all that. C, run back to the horror attraction and use the phone in the office. Or D, try to fix your car. I'm not gonna lie, Loki. I don't remember what this one, so I'm gonna just YOLO this and say try to fix your car. I think that was the right one, because the other one sounds horrible, bro. Go back to the horror attraction? Are you kidding me? And that's it, y'all. So I'm gonna turn my camera back on so y'all can see my handsome Black Panther mask. That one that has infinite aura. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We've been recording for an hour and 2 minutes, bro. It really doesn't feel like it, but like, low-key, I've been standing up reading these questions, and low-key, I'm tired right now, bro. I'm tired, man. Man. Lady Gaga, come over here and rub my nigga feet. Let me stop. I need to stop before I get fucking demonetized or some dumb something like that, bro. You know, I feel like things just slip. You know, things just happen, bro. You know, stuff happens. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video. You know, subscribe because I will be doing way more than this. I promise you, bro. I just, you know, Nigga Panther hasn't gotten that level yet. But, I will. So that's why you stay tuned to see me grow, bro. And I will grow with y'all support. So please support me. Because that's all you can do. And I'm out. Nigga Panther signing out, bro.